I'll make you my biggest scar yet, Bluebird.
Get over yourself, you creep.
Die already, you!
Whoa.
Ew, did he do all that to himself?
My body is art.
Hey there, dude.
Well, I had that handled, but that was pretty satisfying to watch.
Hey, what's up everybody? Bionic Asai here, and today we're going to take a look at my take on Nightwing. So my first encounter with Dick Grayson as Nightwing instead of Robin was actually the first Lego Batman video game. At that point, I was already a pretty big Kingdom Hearts fan, so when I saw Nightwing in that game, he had like all black with the blue outfit and the batons, which was really cool. But he also had the Lego Exo-Force hairpiece that basically looks like Sora's hair from Kingdom Hearts, and so instantly fell in love with him. I had to unlock him, and at that point, moving forward, he's just always been my favorite DC character. He's essentially like a cross between DC's version of like Spider-Man and Daredevil, I guess. But I love him a whole lot. So let's get into how I designed the figure. There's not much to be said, but I do have the V1 body for this figure. This is the V2 version, of course. So let's get into that. So Nightwing uses the G.I. Joe Classified Series movie Snake Eyes figure body. And as you can see here in this direct comparison, there is not much that was changed to speak of. All I did was swap out the neck from a different figure. And then the head is from an old DC Collectibles, I want to say, figure that I got off eBay. The Scrimmasticks are MCU Mobius little batons. And then the rest of it I just decked out in a beautiful metallic blue paint that I love on pretty much everything. So he looks really great. I think he stands out pretty well against the Snake Eyes in comparison. He just really pops. Moving on to the next direct comparison. This is my V2 version of Nightwing, and so here is what remains of my V1 version. That was the G.I. Joe Classified Series regular edition Snake Eyes, not the movie, that I got and painted up with a brighter metallic blue because I didn't have, at the time, the deeper, more true blue metallic blue that I used on the V2, which is the paint that I would have preferred to use on the original, which wasn't able to. So I took the neck, when making the V2, I took the neck of the V1 body and put it onto the V2 body because I had already fitted the Nightwing head to the neck of the V1 body, and the neck on the V2 body was completely different and would have been a total nightmare to try to fit the head onto a new neck. So I just decided to move it over, and it worked perfectly. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to be said about the design. Let's get into the accessories. There's not many. So for his accessories, he currently doesn't have any alternate heads because the head he does have is specific to a figure, and while I do love that head, it's making it really hard to find any sort of unmasked head. I'm limited on alternate hands because the wrist pegs for the Nightwing, or for the Snake Eyes movie figure, are very specific to that figure, so it's making finding alternate hands a bit of a pain as well. But so he has his 2 Eskrima sticks that I like a whole lot. He has a little stun gun. He has a little EMP device, and then he has 2 little ninja stars. I'm pretty sure his equivalent of batarangs in the comics are called wing dings, which is just a really dumb name, and I'm never going to call him that in the Batman series that I'm working on. So let's move on to some size comparisons. So here's Nightwing next to 2 versions of his dear old adopted dad. And here he is next to Batgirl and Catwoman. I really dig how the 3 of these have just the dark colors and then the brighter color that pops. They look really nice in a line together. Here he is next to Nathan Drake and Mirai. And last but certainly not least, here he is next to a Black Series Stormtrooper and my custom Marvel Legends Avenger John Walker. So that's about all there is to be said about my custom Nightwing. Hope you guys like him. Be sure to let me know what you think down below. And hope you're looking forward to seeing more of him in the Ballad of Batman series. Let me know who you'd like to see next. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.